Trent Seaman from Seaman's Real Estate Solutions, and we're in Deephaven, Minnesota today, doing a real estate video today. And I thought I'd stop by first and come to Tankgoodness Cookies and get a little cookie before I start rolling with video today. Tankgoodness is used to be owned by a good buddy of mine named Dennis Tank, and his son Jake played baseball for me. And they owned this place, but they sold it about 10 years ago. But the cookies are phenomenal. I thought, while I'm here, I gotta have the cookie. So we're coming into the restaurant here, and here we go. The guys are working hard at the restaurant. Tankgoodness, come here. Say hello to everybody there. They're the owners of the restaurant. Pop owned it for a while. And he sold it to his son. His son is now running the business here. What kind of cookies do you have, guys?
7 different flavors. They are chocolate chip, double chocolate chunk, oatmeal raisin, salted caramel chocolate chunk, Rocky Road, peanut butter Reese's, and white chocolate macadamia nuts.
So if you're in the area in Deephaven, Minnesota, and you're getting a little bit hungry for a snack, this is the place to come to right here, because they got the best cookies in the Twin Cities.
Thank you very much.
Trent Seaman from the Minneapolis, Minnesota real estate market and Seaman's Real Estate Solutions. Today we're in Deephaven, Minnesota. It's a town of about 5,000 people. As you can see, it is located right on Lake Minnetonka. So it's one of the high demand places to live in the Twin Cities. I grew up in New England, and this has a very New England feel to it. Lots and lots of trees. They don't come down and cut down all the trees in the neighborhood. They build the house and then keep the trees all around it. So it is very pricey to get in. The average cost of a home here is about $1 million, and you can see why. They're all a lot of them are on the water with the lake views. So that is our tour for the day. Hopefully you enjoy it. We'll get after that right now. Hoist up the sails and set on to Lake Minnetonka for the scenic shores of Carson Bay. Deephaven is a western suburb of Minneapolis in Hennepin County, known for its lakeside living, distinguished school district, and a 30-minute drive to the Twin Cities. Deephaven hosts a growing population of around 4,000 residents. Incorporated as a city in 1900, the roots of Deephaven can be traced back to early Minneapolis explorers traveling by riverboat in the mid-1800s. Deephaven is historically the home of the Lake Minnetonka's first Grand Hotel, the St. Louis Hotel, which was constructed in 1879. The area fell out of favor with tourists around the turn of the century before gaining traction as a year-round residence because of its natural ethereal beauty and 16-mile commute to Minneapolis. Many amenities like Deephaven Beach, the Minnetonka Yacht Club, and the historic Cottagewood General Store make southeastern Minnesota city unique. The real estate market in Deephaven is highly competitive due to its limited inventory for sale, more secluded lots, and waterfront properties. Buyers can expect higher priced homes in Deephaven. An average home value of around $1 million. Homes are worth $500,000 more than the average property in the United States. The bulk of the housing inventory was constructed during a post-World War II building boom, but construction remains consistent, with about 100 homes being added each decade, mostly restructures on existing lots. Homes are generally older and attract buyers with charming architecture styles that residents try to maintain a country feel within the area. Deephaven features a variety of housing styles, from one-story minimal traditions and two-story new traditionals to multifamily townhouses and larger estates along the shores of Lake Minnetonka. With a median sales price of $820,000, single-family homes range from the low 300s for a 3-bedroom Cape Cod to upwards of $7 million for a 5-bedroom new traditional with private lake access. While single-family homes dominate the area, small pockets multi-family townhouses are available in a range from $300,000 up to the lows of $600,000 with lakeside views. The Minnesota School District is to ensure that all students envision and pursue the highest aspirations while serving the greater good. In a community that transcends traditional definitions of excellence, we use learning and teaching as tools to value and nurture each person, inspire in everyone a passion to excel with confidence and hope, and instill expectations that stimulate extraordinary achievement in the classroom and in life. All right, we're at our first property today, and as you can see, we're in a very mature neighborhood. We've got huge trees all around us. So very, very cool. Quiet street. I think it's a dead end at the end, so there's nobody comes down here unless you're got a house that lives down here. This is our house that we're showing today. We got 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, about 2,500 square feet. Asking $679,000 for it, which is about as good a deal as you're going to find in this town. So this will not be on the market very long. As you can see, fully surrounded by big trees. Nothing across the street from them as well. So nice private area down here. Looks like they've got a fenced-in yard too as well in the back. So that is our first property today, and we're going to drive through the neighborhood too as well to give you a better idea of this neighborhood. We're going to start our drive here. Show you around the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day. It's unbelievable that we don't have any snow in the middle of January. Just incredible. And here's the dead end. As you can see, nothing across the street from these homes, so you got some nice privacy here. So you have mostly these homes here are, built in the 50s and 60s. So you've got a little bit older homes, but then you have people, which happens a lot here, they come in here, there's this house right in front of us. They knock down a home and build something super nice. So as you can see, this dense trees. Now we're going towards the lake. Here, big lots. our second property here today. As you can tell, we got, again, amongst dense trees all around us. So very, very cool trees all around in here. This is our property right here. We've got a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, about 2,500 square feet, asking $1.2 million for it. Really cool lot. Big old trees in the front, big old trees in the back. Cool colonial style house. Very, very neat. Kind of fits into the scenery very, very well. Classic New England look to it. I saw a lot of these homes when I lived in Connecticut. Styles just like this. So again, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, not a huge house, 2,600 square feet, asking $1.2 million for it. All right, now I'll show you around the neighborhood. All right, there's the house we were just at on the left. I can't tell you how much of this rolling terrain, the amount of trees, the way the houses are built, it feels like I'm back in Connecticut again. Very, very similar. Let's see what's down here. That was a bad idea. Didn't realize it was a dead end. They must have a ton of deer up here. Must not be fun in the snow with these hills, steep hills. Here, big lots. third stop today, and as you can see, very similar to the other neighborhoods that we're in. Maybe not quite as thick forestry as we've seen in the past, but again, you know, the garages on all these homes are on the front of the houses, and you don't see any cars parked on the streets, and that is because the streets here are very narrow, very much like New England. All right, so there's not at all any room for you to really park on the cars on the street, as you can tell. This is our house right here that we're looking at as our third house. It's a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, about 5,500 square feet. Asking $2.175 million for it. We're real close to the little Deephaven downtown. We've got a nice quiet street that it's on. About we got looks like a 3-car garage too as well. So you can park all your cars there, you're all set. It's a fairly new build. Again, 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, about 5,500 square feet, and we're asking $2.175 million for it. So that ends our first video on Deephaven, Minnesota. We'll have 2 more videos coming up. On that video will come up the next on probably Saturday, and then I'll do a pros and cons of living in Deephaven. Deephaven is an outer suburb of Minneapolis, so it's on the western side of 494. I've got numerous other videos on cities outside of 494 that you can take a look at. I've got Minnetrista, Wayzata, Chanhassen, Plymouth, Medina, to name a few. So take a look at those to get a good idea of the western suburbs of Minneapolis. This has been Trent Seaman from the Minneapolis, Minnesota real estate market and Seaman's Real Estate Solutions, your anchor on your voyage home. Have a great day.